James and I'm Director at nutritionists.
And I'm Naomi, I'm also Director at nutritionists, and we are husband and wife.
Sports had a massive impact on my life. Learned some really key life skills around teamwork and camaraderie, but played rugby, cricket, hockey from an early age at school, with a bit of a rugby tour to the Isle of Wight as one of my earlier memories. My journey with sports nutrition started around kind of 16 to 18 years old. I was getting in the gym and playing a lot more rugby at that time. But most notably, I had a fortunate accident when I was 18, so 2007. I was unfortunately assaulted out in Australia, suffered a brain hemorrhage and actually partially deaf now in my right ear. As a consequence of that, I had to really wrap myself in cotton wool, stop playing sport. I think that's where I turned to sports nutrition as trying to look after my health and well-being and going a bit more deep diving into the nutrition side of things. My journey as an entrepreneur started when I was actually buying products and supplying to local rugby and cricket clubs through my contacts. And I started to learn and understand how an athlete perceived and used different sports nutrition products. Off the back of that, I was fortunately but surprisingly introduced to a brand called nutritionists, where I was met by a professor called Don McLaren, who we actually still work with today. When I first met Professor Don McLaren and Professor Graham Close, I realised the potential in nutritionists was huge. The amount of research that those guys do in the industry, but also their applied side and the work they do in professional sport. I knew at the time that that was where we could take this brand, and that's where we started to formalise the kind of mission and vision for nutritionists, was this more specialist premium brand in elite sport. There was an opportunity for us as a brand to provide products and education based on research that was happening in current times in the industry, to make sure that products were not only safe through our batch testing program from a banned substance point of view, but also from the scientific element and how we could help showcase to athletes how to use sports nutrition products like the ones we've been developing.
For us at nutritionists, when we talk about empowering performance, what we're really talking about is empowering the athlete with the knowledge they need in order to be able to perform at their best. And we do that through no gimmicks. So everything we do is founded in authenticity, and right through from our product range and the formulation behind our product range to the testing and making sure that athletes have the highest level of reassurance available to them in the sports nutrition market. We think of ourselves as much more than just a sports supplement brand, because we really believe in servicing the athlete with everything that they need. So we do a lot of education around food first. We do a lot of education around safety in sport as well. And it is through education around safety, it is through education around food first, and quality as well.